Alright, yo, what's up? Editing Patrouski here because my dumb butt forgot to show you guys how to actually get to the Articuno raid. There's a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces. It's day 3 of the event, and this raid took me multiple hours to finally decipher. So it's a very tough one. I want to tell you that up front is a very, very difficult raid, and I recommend you have a strong group of coordinated players with good resources, tons of Pokemon, as well as tons of time to potentially fail the raid a few times. I recommend at least 2 hours of free time. It is a tough one, so buckle up and good luck, and hopefully this guy can help you. But before that, let's go actually show you how to get to the raid itself. It is over in the Seafoam Islands. You do want to make sure you have access to Surf. You can teach Pokemon like Rampardos or Tyranitar Surf, which should be in your party, or you can just go ahead and have a Surf Ocarina, obviously, if you want to. You want to have Repels, and you want to head south of Fuchsia. It has to be in Kanto. I don't think it has other region locations. Southwest of Fuchsia. You want to head south and then west, and then pop more repels as you need. Head over to this cave right here, head inside, go north up this little staircase, north, and then down ladders. We're going down to the lowest floor, so you go down that ladder, southwest, and then north, loop around, I think clockwise up to this little ladder, go down. You want to go and go east, and then hop down this little hole to the left, and then surf left and then up, and then trying to follow my path. Ignore the first ladder to the left. Go down the little dark ladder over here, looping around clockwise once again. And then you'll see this water. You can just surf on this. It's not going to like tear you away by the wave, the wave of the water, whatever. Don't worry. Just surf on top of it. Head right here, and then bam, boom, you're at the Articuno raid. Good luck. All right, yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski, and today I'm going to be both taking on the Alpha Articuno raid for the very first time and potentially trying to make a guide for it to the best of my ability. This is day 3 of the Xmas event. This thing is not ironed out. We are trying our best, but I think we have a pretty good strategy here. Shout out to Call Me Sensei over on the PokeMMO forums, who made a really good write-up that explains a lot of this fight, goes over the mechanics. It will try to roost up at 20% HP, for example, so you do need to heal block. There's 4 main utility Pokemon you need for this fight. You need a Trick and Gravity, like more than I guess, a Trick and Gravity Sableye. That's 2 different Sableys because they will die. So you need one person to have a Trick Sableye, one person to have a Gravity Sableye. You can see there P3 and P4. That's player 3 and player 4. You also need a Tailwind Murkrow, Prankster Murkrow on turn 2. You also need a Whimsicott on turn 3. With Fate Tears or some sort of, I guess any sort of fast Fate Tears Pokemon on that turn 3. You could replace that Whimsicott with a few different mons, like Ninetales, for example, if you happen to have one. You cannot use Sun for this fight because it sets up permanent Blizzard at a certain point in the fight. Bronzong is probably the most important Pokemon. Bronzong, you need, we need 2 Sableys if I recall. We need someone with Gravity. Sorry, I'm recording with the team as well. Bronzong's probably the most important Pokemon. You need it to have Trick Room and Heal Block and have it survive. So it needs to be pretty tanky. Survive to where it can go ahead and get off its moves, right? So that's going to be on turn 5 and turn 6. So you do also want to save your slowest mons in the back for turn 6. Purposefully kind of think about that. So I'm going to move my Rampardos down actually. In my team slot, move my Rampardos down to the lowest slot just so I have my slowest mon there, sort of a muscle memory sort of thing. So there are a lot. It's kind of a tough fight, kind of not. I don't want to overcomplicate it. There are a lot of mechanics, but they can be countered with the right Pokemon on the right turns using the guide on screen right now. We're gonna go ahead and jump into our fight here and see if we need to adjust on the fly or what it looks like here in a second. EVs are pretty simple if you're understanding of raids and how Pokemon are built, but if you're not, it's going to be a bit more difficult. We can go over like your typical tank Pokemon. Things like your Sableys are going to be, you know, split defense. Let's actually move this really quick 1 sec. Sorry, excuse me. Sableys are going to be split defenses. You want to go bulky nature plus defense or plus Pdef if you have it for Articuno. It's a special attacker. Any sort of plus Pdef is definitely better. Most of my mons are built plus defense, but it's going to work well enough. Plus, so defensive Murkrows, Bronzong, another defensive Pokemon. You want it to be as bulky as possible. And then, you know, things like your Sableys, your Whimsicotts, you want these to be your bulky Pokemon. Your utility Pokemon are usually your bulky mons. They're probably dying anyway. Like, you don't usually getting one shot anyway and just getting off. That's why they're abusing Prankster to let them get off their attack before they go down. Your offensive mons, your things like your Typhlosions, you're looking for 2v2 attack, 2v2 speed, your special attackers. Other special attackers might include Chandelure for this fight. Other fire type attackers. We're looking at Entei's physical, I believe, if I recall. Yeah, Adamant. For special attackers, 2v2 attack, 2v2 speed, modest, milder, mild, modest, or rash are the 3 natures for special attack. And then for physical attackers, you know, your Darmanitans, your Rampardoses, your Archeops, your what else? Your Entei. Charizard special, to be fair. We could go over to that. Blaziken is usually physical, but can also go special. We see a special one here, for example. Just lots of... You want as many rock type attackers as possible, since Articuno is 4 times weak to it. That's really important. But fire types, a lot of people have them. They're a solid backup. We should do enough damage here, I'm hoping. If we don't do enough damage, we'll end up replacing a few of our fire mons for Tyrannitars or other rock mons in the back. If you have any questions, of course, let me know in the comments. Toxic Orb is the item that we're tricking on Sableye. Rocky Helmet. We're splitting hairs a little bit on like what items really matter. I doubt the Articuno will make contact with us. This probably won't matter. We're just setting up Tailwind and you know, going down. Specs on our Typhlosion. Always use Specs in Choice Band. Most powerful damage increasing items in the game. You always want to make sure you always have at least one special attacker and one physical attacker to make sure you utilize both of them. And then Life Orb, Sheer Force, Darmanitan's fantastic, and Hardstone or whatever you have. Rock Gem if you're a main account on Rampardos. Also, one last thing before you start the Articuno fight is the order of your link actually really does matter. For example, so there's a Blastoise, Water Spout, and Choice Scarf on the right side of the fight, and it's always going to Water Spout and hit the 2 Pokemon on the right side. So you want both of your Sableye people to be on the right side of the fight, and links are weird in PokeMMO. I wish there was a better way to do this. Unfortunately, there's not a great way. We just had to leave our link and like make someone the lead and kind of just go back and forth until eventually we're on the right slots in the fight. But make sure you basically like make the DPS people, make them the lead of the party, and then invite the second DPS person, and then invite the 2 Sableye leaders, 3rd and 4th, and that should hopefully work. Okay, this is our 4th attempt. We've learned a lot. I'm feeling really good about this one. We're gonna go ahead and go for our trick, our Toxic Orb trick on turn 1. That's our job as the Sableye. And no, you're totally fine, Cliff. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. And then so the biggest thing we learned is with the barrier, you need 4 special attacks to hit Articuno once it reaches, I believe, 60% or so HP. Let's go double check the mechanics. Once it hits 60% HP, it'll throw up a protective shield, and you need to throw that's why on the chart you actually see the Fate Tears Pokemon accompanied by 3 Spectacles, because you want to break that shield. And then also followed up by 4 more Spectacles. You're trying to break that shield immediately. So, because then if you throw any physical attacks with that barrier unbroken, it does like no damage. It's so insane. We saw Flare Blitz Darmanitans, one of the strongest Pokemon in PokeMMO, doing 1.1% damage to this thing with barrier. So you have to break the barrier. So save your special attackers for that turn 3, 4, and even potentially 5. Okay, that would have been actually bad if the Sableye lived there frozen. That would have been really, really bad. Okay, well, thankfully it died. It's actually a good thing. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Toxic Orb is good. Okay, next up, let's not lose. This is our 4th attempt. Let's not lose our heads. Next up is Tailwind, and then my teammates do damage. We're looking good so far. We're looking at 10%. You want 10% after turn 1, your 2 Rampardos leads. Fantastic job from the team. It's been a learning experience, and my team has been extremely patient and just fantastic along the way. I'm gonna go ahead and go for my Tailwind. Tailwind plus 3 damage. Turn 3, we're looking at Fake Tears. We do want to Fake Tears on turn 3 for sure. We should have enough Spectacles to be able to break the shield, I believe. I think we do. You don't want to wait. I don't think I could be wrong. I don't think you want to wait for 60% HP. I think we want to Fake Tears this next turn. And then we'll basically proc the barrier, and then we'll bring in all of our Spectacles in the next turn. Yeah, we should be good. All right, Water Spout coming out, doing some damage. Fine. We got our Tailwind off. We got all of our damage. Nice job, team. Nice job, teammates. Head smash from this Emboar, honestly, the underrated king that I did not expect to, I expected it to struggle. It did 4.9%. Damage cap is 5%. Tyranitar did 5%. Archeops did 5%. You're hitting damage cap, team. Good job. Good job. That's impressive. Weather Ball comes out. This thing is tanky, man. This thing is way tankier than I expected. Waterfall on the T-Tar. We want it to go down. That's fine. Okay. Yep. Good. Okay. Yeah, we should Fake Tears. Okay, Fake Tears here, please. Please Fake Tears here. I'm going to type it as well just in case. Fake Tears here. And bring in your Spectacles. Brings Patactors. Brings Patactors and fake tears. And we have to make sure. Do we each have 2 Patactors? Whoa! Wait, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Because, yeah. We all have 2 Patactors. I was panicked for a sec. We're fine. We're fine. The only person who doesn't have 2 Patactors is the person with the Whimsicott. That's fine. He's going to set up fake tears and then bring his Patactor next turn. That's perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Whew. We just bring in Patactors. Can't see the raid. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, we should be good. Perfect. Really fucking good job, team. This is a tough raid that requires a lot of communication, a lot of specific Pokemon, a lot of like high damage dealing things. So you do actually, ideally, you want Blast Burn here. This is a little Iron Man quandary that I'm running into. I can't learn Blast Burn because I don't have green shards saved up. So I can't tutor Blast Burn onto my Charizards or whatever it be, you know? So I don't have Blast Burn access. But I do have Overheat on Chandelure with Fire Gem. So I'm hoping it does enough damage. Let's see. My teammate's doing 5%. My teammates, we did max. Okay, we did damage cap. That's all that matters, man. As an Iron Man account, we did 5% damage. We did damage cap. Yes, that's all that matters. If I can do damage cap as an Iron Man account, that is all that matters. Oof, okay, really, really good job, team. Really good job. We procced the barrier. Really good job. Are we ahead of schedule? We're right on schedule. You want Articuno. We're right on it, team. Shut up, Lord Doctor. You want Articuno to be at 60% heading into the next turn, heading into turn 4. It's at 59.8. This is the first time our team has kept along with the guide. Really fucking good job, team. Really, really good job. The guide is fantastic. It's been tough because like we didn't know exactly why. You have to like learn the thought process behind it. You know, that's the tough part. Okay. Spectactors. All Spectactors. All Spectactors. All Spectactors. All Spectactors. This is the big turn. Spectactors only. Triumph emoji. We got this. We got this. We got this. The Blaziken special. The Blaziken special. Huge. Okay. If we can break the barrier here, we should be able to. We're good. Imagine I misclicked and went like Rampardos or some shit. Okay. I'm so nervous. This has been a really, really hard raid. It's been 4 attempts, but there's also been so much thinking. Overheat shouldn't miss because of gravity, right? I think. I could be wrong. I think gravity stops it from missing. It's only been 4 attempts. Beautiful. There it is. 5%. Dude, there is no better feeling than doing max damage cap against a super high-end raid like Alpha Articuno as a fucking Iron Man account. Nice blast burn, nice damage cap. Okay, the protective shield cracks. 2 more boosted attacks should do it. Beautiful job, teammates. 5%, 5%, 5%. Nice job, Mold Trace. This is gonna be hyped up, dude. Woo! 1 more, 5%. Beautiful. 5%. That's 20% damage in 1 rotation. Beautiful. What's an Iron Man account? An account that cannot trade nor use the GTL. It took me months to prepare for these raids. Catching all my Pokemon, catching all my breeders, making all the Pokeyen via gym reruns. Nice job, guys. Really, really good job to my team, dude. I could not have done without Iron Grinch, without the patience, the experience, the adjustments, the like every quality that made this possible. Iron Grinch, Clifton, Yawn, you guys were really, really phenomenal. I don't want to count my chickens too. We could lose, I guess, but I'm feeling really good about this one. Oh. Okay, I'm feeling really good. It's at 40%. We're supposed to be at 40% heading into this turn. Now, this next turn, okay. This next turn, we're supposed to be at 40%. We are. That's good. We can't celebrate too. We need Trick Room Bronzong here. We can't celebrate too early. We need Trick Room Bronzong. I'm gonna go by Rampardos. We need Trick Room Bronzong. We need Heal Block on the next turn. If we don't get this Heal Block off, we're screwed. Because it will roost at 20%. We can't celebrate too early. Okay, head smash into the Articuno. We still have gravity. Gravity, okay. I did just realize. Wait, that's fucked up. The gravity is going to wear off. Nothing's happening right now. It's okay. The gravity is going to wear off, and then our stone edges can miss, can't they? No shot. If we lose because of that, I don't know if there's a way. Should we like do rock slide? I don't know if there's a way around that. Trick room. Yes. Trick room here. Yes. ER here. Heal block next turn. It's Stone Edge Casino. No fuck. Don't tell me that. A team like us, we're going to hit all of our stone edges. A team like us, we hit 4 stone edges back to back. I've seen it. I've seen it play out in the stars. Okay, I believe. Ooh, ooh, that's genius. I don't know if we thought about that. That's a good call from chat. Having gravity on your Bronzong as well. I didn't think about that. It's not our Bronzong player's fault. He's amazing. But having gravity on the Bronzong in case it lives a third turn. Did my damage go off? Let me see. I kind of missed it. Flare Blitz, Rampart. Wait, no. Did my Rampardos not get damage off? No way. Did I troll? No shot. That's so sad. I think I trolled. I think I should have. Oh, that's so sad. I should have gone. I'm so sorry, team. I think I should have gone either T-Tar here and hope that it was faster, which it's speed EV trained. Is this one also? It's speed EV trained. Maybe I should have gone Archeops in this slot. We're so close. This was a really good run. We're so close. I think we lose now, but we have the right stuff. We'll get it next time for sure, I think. Okay, we're back to the position that we were at last time, but instead of Archeops, last time I had Rampardos. We actually got a little lucky in this fight, and my Chandelure lived an extra turn and let us get off some like huge extra damage on top of now I have an extra Pokemon. So now I have Volcarona. So like we probably would have won without this, but now we just have like an extra. This fight should be like for sure good. Very, very looking forward to this. This should be the final. So now we should do our typical stuff. You want to have your Bronzong go for Trick Room, have my Fastmon get off damage while it can, and then I'm going to have my T-Tar come in afterwards, be a little bit slower, utilize the Trick Room. We'll get Heal Block off before it goes for a Roost. That's super important. Yeah, it was a little scary there. If we actually did too much damage too early, we might have actually hit it into Roost range, and that could have been a huge nightmare situation. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. But thankfully, it's just barely above that 20%, so we are going to get this heal block off with Trick Room. Beautiful. All right, this should be the win. This is a much tougher fight than any of us realized. There were people saying that it took them 5 hours, 2 hours to figure this fight out. I was expecting this to just be like a day in the, a day in the park type beat. This was a tough fight that's still very undiscovered. We're beating it within, I think it's only been out for less than 24 hours, I guess, right? I didn't even think about that. This fight's only been out for less than 24 hours. Yeah, I think keeping Volcarona in the back now as an emergency button instead of going that early is better. Because then I could, if gravity wears out, Overheat being 90% accurate is more accurate than Stone Edge. But I can go for Stone Edge. We go for Heal Block here. We're just damage and heal block. Huge. Really good job, Bronzong. Really good job. That's Clifton, who brought a lot of the utility mons for this fight. Once again, I could not have done this without these exact people. Iron Grinch, Clifton, and Yawn did a phenomenal. They were phenomenal teammates who were patient, adapting, talented, beautiful. Let's see the damage. I only did 2% still. Oh, I'm Assault Gear. That's why. Okay. So I'm banking on my T-Tar. That might have been a mistake, though. I'm banking on my T-Tar staying alive. Maybe I should have gone Choice Band. Or no, or Damaging. I arguably should have been... Ooh, should I have been Life Orb here? If I can stay alive for 2 turns, I think that does more damage. But then if I die in 1, which I think I'm going... Like, gonna be close. I wouldn't risk Assault Gear on your T-Tar. I would recommend just going... damage. If you're watching the guide, I would just go damage. Don't do what I did. Don't go Assault Gear. It took a lot of like different team iterations to figure out what's the best. No way we lose here, right? Is it Stone Edge? Is it Stone Edge Casino? Okay, we hit 1 edge. We hit 2. Come on, Stone Edge Casino. Come on. Yes! Wait, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, it's what's the HP? What's the HP? 3.2. We hit all edges. Come on, come on. Trick Room is up. When does Trick Room wear out? If we can this is gonna be so close. Are you serious? No way we lose this. There's no way. There's no way. Is my Volcarona... Come on, there's no way. The heal block wore off. Vulcan 3.2. But we're under Trick Room. I don't know what the turn order is gonna be. I have no idea. Oh my god, this is so insane. The damage is so exact. Did one Mon miss a Stone Edge? The damage, does it all come down to my Volk? Are you fucking... Do we have anything else? We have Bronzong at 1 HP. Heavy Slam this fucker or some shit. Okay, come on. I don't know the speed tiers here. Just cross your fingers, knock on wood, and hope for the best. Come on. I think this is the only play. He has Tailwind, you are faster. Wait, do we actually get him here? Wait, is he... Come on. Get him, Volcarona. Get him. Come on, just 3.2. No! No! Wait, no. Is it poison damage? Wait, let me see. Do we get him? I think we got him. Okay. It should be. Yes. I was so scared. I think the poison. I thought my Volk failed. I thought I didn't do enough damage. We did it! I thought it was at 3.2 still, and I saw 2.9 in chat, and I freaked the fuck out. Oh my god, we did it. Alpha Articuno on the Iron Man account. Guide being uploaded. Hopefully you can use this. It's not the perfect guide, but it's a scrappy guide that can hopefully be used. I'm gonna put it in a luxury ball. Oh my goodness. Come on, Articuno. We have shiny charm for this. It could be... We'll see if it's shiny once we catch it. My shiny rate is 1 in 24k. No shiny. No Shalfa. That's okay. But we get ourselves a beautiful Alpha Articuno, a limited Pokemon on an Iron Man account that many people might miss or forget. Whoa, this is most likely similar to Suicune, where this will disappear once the Christmas event is over. You've got to get it now while you can. And good luck to you guys. If I could do it on if we could do it in a double Iron Man raid, you guys can do it too. I believe in you. Insane work for my teammates. That was a grind. That was a puzzle solve. I loved it. It was really fun. But man, this is a hard raid that's going to take you, I would set aside at least 2 hours. If you don't have 2 hours to try this over and over again, I wouldn't even recommend like going for it. This is just so tough. I cannot thank my teammates enough. You guys did a great job. He is, look at Yawn, straight back to grinding the event. No, not a beat skipped. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you found it helpful. Like the video, subscribe, all that jazz. Great job, teammates. We did it. Here, this is the final winning team that I use. You can also rewind to see my teammates' teams. Apologies for, once again, this is a scrappy guide. It's the best we can do on short notice. Trick, Toxic Orb, Sableye, Tailwind, Prankster, Murkrow, Overheat. Ideally, Blast Burn or Typhlosion. Blast Burn, Typhlosion, or Blast Burn, Charizard are better in these two slots than these two Mons. Keep that in mind. Fire Gem, Choice Specs, Overheat worked for me. And then finally, your two rock type physical attackers, Head Smash, and go damage, go Life Orb or Rock Gem, or go damage on your Tyranitar. Don't go Assault Gear. I wanted to try that out, but and then Stone Edge. You could even or maybe go Rock Slide is just so much less damage. Having hit the Stone Edge is tough. Maybe going. I wonder if you can just go Rampardos here and just have more damage. I'm not sure. Or like because Head Smash, but it's also 80%. I don't know. It's just tough. It's a tough fight. It's a tough fight. If you have any ideas, any recommendations, let me know politely in the comments. This is a scrappy guide. I hope some people found it helpful, and good luck. It is a tough fight, but it's also PokeMMO history to kind of discover and solve these fights so early on. You know, this is what Pokemon is. It's just adapting on the fly and being scrappy. There's no perfect solution for things like this. So thank you guys for watching once again. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here. I wanted to take this second to say thank you so much for watching the entire video. It is thanks to people like you I'm able to make the content that I do, as well as everybody whose name is listed here. That's it for me. Have a fantastic day.